We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone, he commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fletcher.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
The 1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. 0-1 the count. Fletcher gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline. Bregman has it. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. None out, runners at first and second. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. First and second here with nobody out. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now both runners are breaking, and he fouls this one off. Both runners on the move again. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs, so I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Has a look, now the pitch. Nope. Just off the plate and high, ball one.
Look out, 1-1.
First and second now, one man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That is clear.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Pujols is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Two men are on with two men out. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Fouled off. The set and the 1-2 lifted in the air out towards left center, and he can't track it down. A base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and maybe potentially lose the first two games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Here's Justin Upton now as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up one run.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And another foul ball. The set and the 2-2. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Angels get just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Angels 1, the Astros coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Striding in, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
2-0 to Brantley. Now the 2-0 home.
Count to 2-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Teheran gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the run is Goodwin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway. Digging in now, Brian Goodwin. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brian Goodwin.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And that misses. 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Striding into the box, Jason Castro. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a ball. 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And boy, that is nowhere near the strike zone, as it's all the way to the backstop and a 4-pitch walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
At the plate, David Fletcher, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find a feel for that thing moving forward.
In the dirt, and now let's see. In time, and he is nailed at second. Angels held in check there, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Yordan Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. One away.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike two.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready with the 0-2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Sliders, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. Two gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the first pitch to him. George Springer is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Tehran into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Now to the plate, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Tehran has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per nine numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. Josh Reddick would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting in, the right fielder,
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Springer rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Into the box, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Scooped up, on to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up now, David Fletcher.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. Stubbs over to his left. 1 out.
The center fielder,
So striding forward now, Mike Trout reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. And the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball. Open your eyes, huh?
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I got 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. The 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Simmons has it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now batting, Jose Altuve. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Tehran has his target. Here it comes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. set for the start of the fourth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tommy LaStella. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And now pitch on the way. High in the air, deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. At the plate, Justin Upton. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 10, Julius
Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Joel Springer.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch coming, here it is. In there at the knees, strike one.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. One run, two hits, one error so far for the Astros. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Digging in, Brian Goodwin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Standing in, Carlos Correa. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Carlos Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
So here's Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
A ball and a strike now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
To the plate now, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brinkley as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Runner goes. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
Ready once again, Alex Bregman hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 5 innings complete. The Astros lead it 2-1.
Leading off for the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Here's the pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the pitch outside. 1-2 now. Here it comes.
Go back off the plate. Ball 2.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Bullet back up the middle. Springer is there. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
0-1 count and the pitch. And there's ball one.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels 1. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Goodwin's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. Trout will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Base hit into right center. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
George Springer the next to hit. But there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Houston. They still lead it 2-1. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tommy La Stella. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, La Stella is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's Greinke's 1-2. This one skied out toward right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
So striding in, Albert Pujols, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Swing and a liner. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Down to 2-1.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Here's Carlos Correa now. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
At shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher, Garrett.
Ready for another shot now. Garrett Stubbs. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Tehran has his target. Here comes the first pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 2-1. Joe Smith is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Angels are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a pitch on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Jose Altuve. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels 1. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Roberto.
Riding in once again, David Fletcher. His career history with Roberto Osuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Osuna, the native of Mexico. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
So digging in now, Mike Trout hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Showed the lead hold up in this one. The win would belong to Zach Greinke. Fouled straight back. So 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line to the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. That's in.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Rogelio Armenteros takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. At the plate, Albert Pujols, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch. Runners are at first and second with one away. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Reddick. He gets there, and that's the second out. So stepping in, Justin Upton. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Astros looking to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. Look out, 1-1.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Yuli Gurriel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Takes this the other way to right. Goodwin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tehran's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
0-1, no strike.
In there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Astros go down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. We are into extra innings. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Still even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Fletcher. As 1 away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Digging in, Mike Trout. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Grounded to short. Scooped up onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Ty Buttrey comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, Houston.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Sharp ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. He was great all night long.
Well, Matty V, you can only control the things you can control on the mound. He certainly was in control in this one. 9 superb innings. Unfortunately, didn't get a lot of help from his fellas in the dugout swinging the bats, but definitely a powerhouse performance.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So they breeze through this half of the inning. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Standing in, Anthony Rendon.
Leading off for the Angels, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
At the plate now, Tommy La Stella. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot down the line in right as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Goodwin. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Altuve has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Angels are out in front, 3-2. Leading off the inning, Michael Brantley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Hansel Robles gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. One and two now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's out number one.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. Hey. 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. He brings it in, and the Angels are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Ty Buttrey claims the win out of the pen, his first. Hansel Robles records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
sing along, 'cause a good song never dies.